Hey everybody, Jeff Reinhardt here, LMP and Lancaster Online. It's the LL Football Roundtable, sponsored by Auto House of Lancaster. Week 8 LL Football. Here we are in Denver, beautiful Denver, with Cocalico, with Dane Horning, senior at Cocalico. Good dude, played forever. And I know we're in Week 8, but that's it for you. You're done. I see you got a contraption there on your knee. You're going to hang it up here for the rest of the season. Give us the background.
So yeah, I tore my ACL against Garden Spot. Very unfortunate, fourth quarter. And then I rehabbed for 2 weeks, came back last week. Very fortunate and got through that game. But just for my overall health and just, possibly for college, I'm just going to hang it up for now. So.
Okay. You went out on a high note. You beat Ephrata, your rival. Yeah. You win the Review Cup, and you make a pick at the end of the game.
Yeah.
To get a pick on your last play as a high school kid, how cool was that?
That's very cool to me. I'm going to be able to remember it for a while, so it's definitely a fun moment. So,
how big was that to beat your rival and hoist a trophy at the end of the night?
I mean, that felt amazing. I mean, these past couple weeks been struggling a little bit. We couldn't put all the pieces together, but overall it was a great win with the home crowd there, homecoming night. Just great memories overall, so yeah.
What worked? You guys had a herky-jerky first couple of weeks, but you seemed to kind of put it all together last week. Everybody blocked. Your running backs all had 100-yard nights. It seemed like you were Cocalico again. Just speak to what happened last week and the positives you'll take from that.
I mean, Dan Horning coming back was a huge help with our backers. He's great at communicating, even though he wasn't 100% maybe. He's amazing out there. He makes everyone else better around him. I mean, I feel like we had the team to do it. We have big guys up front. We had a lot of guys returning at just putting all the pieces together and know what we're doing and executing those plays.
I know it's early in the week, but from what you've seen from Cocalico and what you know about Cocalico, what kind of game do you expect on Friday?
They got some big boys up front. They're well coached and everything. They got a very good team. They're going to try to run it right at us, just like Warwick did. I mean, our D-line's got to stop them up front, and our O-line's got to push their D-line. So it's just going to come down to the trenches, like always. So
you got some little brothers running around out here, so I'm sure you're going to be in their ear. Yeah. And you're out here today, obviously. Yeah. What will be your role for the next couple of weeks? Obviously, a huge game this week with Cocalico, who kind of mirror you. Yeah. Are you going to try to talk them up, coach them up? Hands team, what kind of stuff do you think you'll do the next couple of weeks?
Just be a leader, just kind of be the second coach out there, coaching everybody up, coaching linebackers, fullbacks, and just giving anybody anything they need. So, yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're still at Cocalico. It's the LL Football Roundtable, sponsored by Auto House of Lancaster. Jason Garente, Jeff Reinhardt here. Week 8 LL League Football. We thought we'd try something different this week. We got out of the office. We used to do shows on site back in the day, so we're going to kind of bring them back and see how it goes. So, hello, Jason in Denver.
Here we are in the harsh natural lighting of Denver, so give this a shot.
I know, wow, okay. Let's chat football. Week 8, the big monster game is Section 4 on Saturday with 2 Berks teams. We'll get to that soon. But let's chat some Lancaster games here at the top. And let's start with Cocalico. Coming off a win, which they needed, beat Ephrata in a trophy game, and they get Cocalico, and they're really good. And you've seen these both. Break it down.
Well, Cocalico, strange season, right? They have those 3 losses at the beginning. All 3 of them could be wins, and then they lose Dane Horning. So now they're a completely different team. And I think it took them a couple of weeks to figure out who they were without Horning, but they seem to have found a running back. Right, this James Anderson.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
So I see this kid, I want to look him up, want to learn a bit about him. Class of 2029. So we're talking about a freshman.
Wow.
And 2029 makes you think about your own mortality now, right?
Okay.
These kids born in 2011 are playing high school football now. So he has 143 yards. So maybe they figured something out here. They have Logan Horning, Dane's little brother, carrying the ball as the fullback, so they have some options. You got to give them credit because this could have easily gone into the tank.
Way off the rails.
And they found a way to beat Ephrata. I know Ephrata's really banged up too, but that's a really impressive win for them. So that's why we're here. But now they get Cocalico. And Cocalico's a different beast. 35-0 in the second quarter against Manheim Central. I know the Barons are down, but they mercy ruled them at the start of the second half. And what you notice about that game is Johnny Garcia, the fullback, 1,100 yards, 15 TDs. So much of the defense is geared towards stopping him. and he'll get his 5-6 at a time, and then he'll pop one. But when they flip it outside to Chris Burgos, it's like free reign. You know, he ran for 70 yards, he ran for 40 yards on his first 2 carries. So if you pack the line of scrimmage for Johnny Garcia, they will burn you for big gains. And I don't know that anyone can figure that out other than to just beat them up front. And their offensive line is so good that nobody's able to do that.
It is. And they've really picked up steam since LS. And they have been awesome. 2 fun stats, Cocalico. Burgos-wise, your guy, 16 yards a carry. That's pretty good.
3 carries in that game.
3 carries for 120.
Yeah,
that'll play. Johnny Garcia, 173 yards he needs against these guys for 4,000 in his career. There's not a whole lot of 4,000-yard rushers around, and only 3 LL kids rush for 5,000. So Johnny Garcia's going to be in a really nice spot here in his career.
Tough yards between the tackles. Takes a lot of hits. He's a tough runner.
Yeah, he is, and he's always had that O-line in front of him, and that's how Cocalico's winning this year, and they make no bones about it. Okay, elsewhere this week, a couple of fun games. I mentioned Twin Valley, why I'm missing. You know them from your days in Reading. 7-0 versus 7-0. Wow, tied for first in the section with LS. LS gets a crack at both of them in the next 2 weeks. Won't that be something else? Twin Valley leads the league in everything. First in offense, first in defense, first in the state in scoring. Wow. You've been at YO on a Saturday afternoon in the fall.
It's a festival.
What are they walking into over there? That's going to be fun.
It's funny how this has become the game, right? Because for as much of Burke's history, no one was thinking about Twin Valley Wyomissing as the game. Really. Twin Valley has elevated the program to that status, and YO is just that team that's always in the district final or the state semis or state championships. So it's really become one that you circle. It doesn't get better than Saturday afternoon. That's the way it used to be on grass. It used to be called the A Field, now named after Coach Bob Wolfram. Yeah, it's a great place to watch a game.
Okay, very good. Twin Valley YO, can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Okay, a couple other first place teams. Let's mention here quick. Berks Catholic is tied for first in Section 5. They play Columbia on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thursday night game.
Columbia has been putting scares into people.
Seriously, they're no joke. They might be one of these stories of the season in the LL. They've been a lot of fun. Berks Catholic is tied with Anvil Cleona. Dutchmen are at home against Beckway Valley, another sneaky, tricky team on Friday. Section 1's tied. Hey, Township and Wilson are tied.
Yeah, what a revelation that is.
Surprised to hear that?
Try something different this year.
I know. So we'll see if they can get to Week 10 tied. That'll be very interesting. One of the other first place teams we got to mention here, CB Bucks, 19-game regular season unbeaten streak, 7-0, tied in the loss column with Exeter. CB Town on Friday. That's old school.
Yeah, Sawyer Espenshade, 70% completion percentage. There was a time in high school where that was impossible.
You're right.
And it shows you how efficient the offenses have gotten. 21 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. He's the experienced veteran quarterback he's lived up to the billing. Great weapons. They got Cordell Bear, they got Connor Fisher, they got JoJo Garcia. It's hard to defend multiple wide receivers. John Mannion's calling the plays there.
Hello.
Right? So,
Hi, John.
John Mannion's been doing some things in LL football over the
yes.
years. Their schedule is very much weighted toward the end. They still have Muhlenberg and they still have Exeter. Exeter next week and Muhlenberg the week after. So this is sort of their last before the big tests, and they can't take E-Town lightly because as we saw, E-Town beat Cocalico in week 1, and that was sort of their introduction to say, hey, we're not a pushover anymore. We can challenge some of the better teams. They like to chuck it. Trent Kaufman, 26 passes per game. So they're going to put the ball in the air. They're going to test the other team's passing defense. But CV, as you said, they have not lost in the regular season for a long time.
Yeah, they've been great. They're really good. Last tune-up, but you can't look past the Bears. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, they'll play you. They'll play you tough. Okay, Friday night, where are you going?
I am going to that game, CV Town.
CV Town, enjoy Whitmer. I'm taking a road trip on Friday night. I'm taking one for the squad. Garden spot at Bristol, non-league. I'll catch you from Bucks County on Friday night. Okay, for the good of the order, sad moment in Lancaster County this week involving a student athlete at Donegal. Do share what you know.
Joey Williams, Donegal senior, played youth football, played in the rec program with the C team, elementary school up through middle school, was killed in a one-car accident early Sunday morning. a terrific basketball player. That's where most LL sports fans will know him from. Averaged 11.9 points per game and was going to be one of the best players in Section 3 of the Lancaster-Lebanon League this season. It's just a tough time. All of the sports community and the Donegal community is just heartbroken over this. He was a great kid, fun-loving kid. We had him at media day, lots of laughs, and it's just been an emotional and difficult few days talking to people and navigating this tragedy.
It's always the tough part of the job, is having to report that stuff, and especially when you know a kid and you know that community so well. So all of our best to Donegal student body and community. Okay, LL Football Roundtable, sponsored by Auto House of Lancaster. It's week 8. Enjoy the games. For Jason, Jeff, Tyler's here. Thank you, Cocalico. You've been a wonderful audience. We'll catch you next week. Thanks.